Thanks so much, Aaron. Extra counselors will be available at Blacksburg Middle School to help students cope with the loss of their classmate. Lovell was in 7th grade. Special rooms will be set up for students needing extra time. Students will start the day in teams where they'll talk about what happened and how to cope with loss. Lovell's church held a special service Sunday to show their support. Youth pastor Josh Blankenship says this investigation is a shock to a community that loved and cared for the 13-year-old.
Everybody is in shock. You ask yourself why this would happen to such a sweet and innocent girl, Nicole. She was the type of young lady that never met a stranger and was very faithful to church, loved the Lord, and was very loved by her family.
Nicole participated in Sunday school at Auburn Baptist Church, riding the bus every Sunday with her friends. This is a developing story, so stay with us on air and online as we continue following the updates. We'll also have more on this story coming up in our next half hour. In What's News Today, the new Montgomery...
5 minutes. Jenna?
Thanks, Christina. We are following a developing story out of Blacksburg. 2 Virginia Tech students being held without bond this morning in connection to the death of a middle schooler. 13-year-old Nicole Lovell was last seen at her home in Blacksburg. Her family says she went missing between midnight and 7 a.m. Wednesday. Since then, officers from 7 agencies, including the FBI, searching the area. Saturday, police said they found the teen's body just over the Virginia border in Surry County, North Carolina. WSLS 10's Aaron Brookshire continues our coverage this morning as many people are still questioning the motive. Aaron, what can we expect today?
Jenna, yeah, there are definitely in that area throughout the week, Jenna.
Thanks, Aaron. We're continuing to learn new details about the 2 Virginia Tech students charged in the case. 18-year-old David Eisenhower ran cross-country at Virginia Tech. The school announced his suspension from the team following his arrest. Before college, Eisenhower ran track at Wild Lake High School in Columbia, Maryland. He was a standout in the sport while running for the school. Meanwhile, we're still working to find out more information about the female suspect, Natalie Keepers. She's a sophomore engineering student at Virginia Tech. Here's video of the area where Keepers grew up. She's also from Maryland. The 19-year-old is charged with 1 felony count of improper disposal of a body. We'll continue to follow this story throughout the day. Stay with us on air and online at WSLS.com for updates. A Virginia man is facing charges after shooting a police officer in Richmond. Police say 23-year-old Keith Smith Jr. is charged with aggravated assault on an officer and possession of a firearm, among other charges. The officer was shot in the leg. He's expected to make a full recovery. The officer's name has not been released at this time. Jury selection begins today for the 6 alleged gang members accused of abducting and killing Waynesboro Reserve Police Captain Kevin Quick. In January, attorneys for the 6 asked to have several gun charges thrown out, which the judge denied. Quick was reported missing in February 2014. His body found several days later. A federal judge in Charlottesville declared a mistrial last May after a defendant shared a list of personal information about potential jurors. The trial was moved to Roanoke. One of the men charged with killing Benny Sigmund in Danville goes on trial today. Jibri Pettis is charged with first-degree murder as well as other charges. Pettis, along with 3 others, are charged with shooting Sigmund when he went outside to confront them for trespassing. In October, Evan Shaw was sentenced to nearly 80 years in prison after pleading guilty to similar charges. Kadarius Farrell and Maurice Williams will go on trial later this year. New this morning, a blind man escapes his burning home in Amelia County. It happened around 8 Sunday morning at Eggleston Road and Patrick Henry Highway. The roads were shut down for hours while crews battled the flames. You can see the home is destroyed. The couple who lives here lost everything. The homeowner's son describes his blind father's escape as a miracle.
You know, and it's somewhat...
On most smartphones, there's a feature or an app that emergency crews like medics or police really wish you would use. It could be a lifesaver. NBC's Chris Clackham explains.
Most of us
The World Health Organization holding an emergency meeting today to address mounting concerns over the Zika virus. So far, one case has been reported in Virginia. Expectant mothers are particularly at risk. Cases of developmental problems in newborns are on the rise in Central and South America, with fears of the virus spreading to the U.S. Medication is not currently available to treat the infection. Well, we're kicking off a new Good morning. Thanks so much for joining us on Virginia Today here on WSLS 10. I'm Jenna Zib 10. The countdown to the Iowa caucuses kicks off today. People across the Hawkeye State will gather to designate their choice for president tonight as the country eyes the first in the nation caucuses. Candidates will spend the day rallying supporters across Iowa. WSLS 10's congressional correspondent Alex Schumann is live in Des Moines this morning with more on what we can expect. Alex, what's it like there?